All right, so we're pretty much packed up for yet another flea market day. I got all sorts of things. All these tools, I was going through all my stuff right now. This was actually in a box. It's actually that blue box over there, bluish gray box back there. They were all in the trash. There's actually some neat tools in here. Got a nice plane. Doesn't have a name on it. Planes and like hand saws are two categories of tools which I have no idea about. It's like you can have one that's worth $150 or you can have one that's worth 50 cents. But I don't think that's a really expensive one. There's a lot of stuff in here. We got rocks on top of rocks. That was a trash find not too long ago. Some angle wrenches made by Victor, looks like. Can't even see. Starts with a V. Lots of yarn. Got a lot of stuff. And I still have a lot of stuff remaining. So eventually all this stuff would go. I did notice, kind of by saving so much stuff from storage units and not doing as many auctions over the past 6 or 7 months, I ended up with a lot of larger items. We don't have a lot of box lots. There's not a lot of box lots. Rain lamp, all this electronic stuff. So yeah, gonna be a fun one again. I think I'm gonna try to grab one of those horses just because I have so many. There's like a box or so of like 4 or 5. That whenever I do want to bring them, I want to have different stuff every week. I think that would be a good idea. And all sorts of other things. This trapper basket, which is broken, is actually an awesome piece. I kind of want to save it for Lambertville. Stuffed animals, deer antlers, everything and everything. Kind of crazy how much stuff has accumulated, but hopefully a lot of it will sell. So join me. Let's do another flea market day, starting bright and early. Let's get into it. Just on cue, we are back at the flea market. What do we got? I look like we got more mason jars. Gotta take out these hats. Sold the red trash can. What else did I sell? Oh, I sold that weather vane for 40 bucks. That nice copper weather vane that was all destroyed. She said she's going to put it all back together, so just passing on the good deals.
How much are these ones?
$5 for the pair.
I'm sure you got goodies here.
Oh, that might be hers. Brenda, is that yours?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's cool, right?
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It's cute. It's adorable.
Yeah, they're mostly all new, I think.
I wanted to sleep in today. Didn't work.
Alrighty, so I just sold all that. They got 55 for everything. 60 bucks? 55 or 60 bucks? So, really good deal there. Sold the weed whacker for I think 25. He asked me if it worked. I was like, it probably doesn't. It looked like it needed a new head on it. But those weed whackers are like $200, $250. And Husqvarna always sells. So, it's a good find. I'm gonna take this one out. This one's goner. This one's good.
digging more out.
Yeah. This one's missing the head, and there's no head in here. Oh.
You have on the bench.
10 for the set. I didn't want to scrap them, you know.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Got it all, man? Got it all?
Yeah. Funny, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't see, you know, you could only see what you could see.
Do 5 on them?
I can't, because I can probably scrap it for 5.
Yeah.
I go 8.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thanks again. Still got a handful of shirts over here. Moravian College. Phillies t-shirt. It's nice, older. It's kind of like a reverse weave style made by JanSport. It's kind of like their version of reverse weave. I had this one on eBay for literally 3 years. It was probably one of the first shirts that I had up there when I started doing the vintage stuff. 3 years I had this thing up there. It did not sell for 10 bucks. Richmond. Throughout the knock hockey, no one's even asked me about that. These flags, I bought these at my local auction, and I wish I would have bought more, but I wish I would not bought these. They had 3x5s. Very, very cool stuff. Like, they had a bunch of the hockey ones that, you know, if you've been following the channel, know I love. And some of them were actually worth a decent amount. Like, I threw some on eBay. I was getting like $50, $60 for one. They're just like really odd vintage flags. It's almost like if you had a flag business, it'd be like great to like figure out a way to make them, even though that might be copyright problems, so probably you shouldn't do that. But kind of interesting, because I didn't really think flags would be worth that much. These, however, in this box, not really worth much. Puzzles, we got glassware. Take out some of this, put that over there. Some of that over there. Take away some of this. Do a little house cleaning.
How much for your picture?
What's going on, man? All right, Mr. Buys a Lot right here. Check him out on YouTube if you guys want to. I know he does a lot of videos with Pat D's. He's got an awesome warehouse, so check him out. $2? Well, $5.
I'm not contemplating the price. That's fantastic. Thank you. So it's heavy. So here's Pinterest is a wonderful thing.
It is.
And they have this thing about making a hummingbird feeder with a chandelier.
I can see it.
And it'd be really awesome.
It
But
would
it's
be.
really heavy, so I'm not sure.
If it would hang.
Yeah, that's my concern, not the cost. You know what? Let's go for it. Whatever. Let's take a chance.
Just use on a stronger branch.
I'm gonna put it on the trunk. I'm gonna stick it on way up on there.
Okay.
Now, you know what's going to happen. It's going to sit in my basement with all the other projects
Yep,
that
yep, yep.
I was going to do.
Yep.
Thank you very
All
much.
right, thank you. Well, good, because I was thinking about scrapping it, and I'm glad someone can use it.
No, I'm so glad. Yeah. We'll give it a shot anyway.
Yeah. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Oh, dropping money. Not much left. Sold probably half the clothes I had. All right, man. It's a nice painting. Didn't sell one flag. I had somebody looking at the flags. They wanted this yellow happy face flag, but didn't sell one flag. I'll throw them up there on the table. It's about 8 o'clock and I have like nothing left. Alrighty, so all packed up. I got about 6 or 7 pieces of clothes here. This pot, as well as this box of stuff, is going to be the stuff that I bring back next week. Still got some yarn. There's about 3 or 4 hats, some insulators. That is over there. This is stuff that didn't sell. Those are empty boxes in the back. So I didn't sell the puzzles. I didn't sell one puzzle. Knock hockey didn't sell. These 3 boxes did not sell. Those are your refrigerator set, clear glass Pyrex, and then this box. So all these boxes are probably going to be donations or garbage. It's just random glassware, but everything else sold. So realistically, aside from the CDs, not much to come back, but not much to pack up, which is nice. Mr. Buys a Lot left this. I don't know if he's coming back. I just run out of stuff. It just happens. It's always this thing was pre-packed. I'll tell you what, this was a pre-packed van. I just sold a bunch in the morning, and that's usually how it goes. People make piles, people resell it. You know, take a shot. Alrighty, well, warehouse. Oh, what was that? Alrighty, well, warehouse looks kind of full, even though it's really getting depleted over here. I'm going to drop off a bunch of stuff. Wow, this pile right here I thought was a lot bigger, but I guess it's not. CDs. So that's going to wrap it up here for today's video. Today I sold a whopping total of 4 CDs for $2. So I did want to actually get to a music store and try to see if they'd buy all these CDs, because I don't know, CDs at the flea market seem to just not be popular anymore. But overall, today was an excellent day. Not really getting depleted on inventory, but we're getting down there in terms of volume. I probably have enough stuff for maybe about a month and a half. So that puts us at what? Pretty much like August. It puts us pretty much at August, which, to be honest, like that's fair. You know, I think with everything going on, to get to August without buying to get to August would be a really good thing. Then I can finally clean this out, maybe put shelves in, definitely sweep the floor. The floor definitely needs to be swept. Finish the license plate wall, do the international side as well. But overall, it was a fun day of flea marketing. Thank you for coming along for another adventure, another journey. Mr. Buys a Lot. He came back and actually picked up all the photos, which I do have quite a few left, and I do have a lot in my spare building. So I might have to run those into here and hopefully get that space cleared out over there. And yeah, another fun adventure in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along. Tomorrow will be trash picking video, and we'll make it a fun one there. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts. And until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.